obviously I got confirmation. I mean, I'm giving you confirmation and everyone else officially. He's the head coach. I found out now he's officially the head coach.
Wow.
So
Okay.
at some point they're gonna officially say that. So and that's for everyone now. That's breaking. That's breaking news right now. I don't know if you broke it already.
Breaking news. That's breaking news, folks. We broke it, but we're re-breaking it. We're re-breaking it.
Re-breaking it.
We're re-break. We're going for the re-break.
Yeah,
tell them again. Tell them again. Tell them again.
It's shattered. It's shattered up. Xavier Miller is now Dillian Whyte's official head coach. I think at this point you couldn't, even if you ask for anyone else to come in, it's like a coach. And this is what Mark Tibbs said, which is prevalent to me. He said that they wanted me to come in with 3 weeks left of the camp and goes, I can't really do that because I like to put my foothold on the thing, stack my mark, and really it's not my body of work. And, you know, if anything goes wrong, I'm going to get blamed, which is 100% true. And even if Dillian was reaching out to this person, that person, the Corona thing for them to find it in Portugal is probably hard. So Xavier Miller is the man of the hour too sweet to be sour. He's there. And the Rafi has got the direct link to anything's going on. Raphael Dawkins still waiting for his question about Sonny Liston and the jab. So Rafi has moved his chess moves right in place for you guys here on Combat Radio. Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio, to find it, the scoop. And he's already admitted that he'll come over and give that scoop to Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. So you're in the place to be right now, people.
Yes. Can't disagree with anything EJ has just said. Definitely, should know you're in the place to be. Don't forget to share the shizzle, share my shizzle, share that around, scatter that around, fertilize the earth. Share my shizzle and fertilize the earth.
Well, I'll tell you this, Xavier Miller, really enjoyed your interview. You thoroughly was 100% professional. And you hit all the points that a lot of other interviews, so-called big channels, let's get this right, big channels didn't ask him. And he looks forward to actually conversing with you again. And I'm sure that when he gets things sorted, he'll be lucky. He'll be really interested to come to the so-called small channel. You call yourself a small channel. There's no such thing as, in my opinion, big or small by numbers of subscribers, but content, you're just as big as all the other guys. Is that most of the other guys there, they soak up all the actual news, but your channel for your people, you gave him the best interview, the better interview. It was more thorough, it was more clinical, and you hit all the points, and you really got to find out about the man who is going to be training Dillian Whyte. I mean, you explained about the Philly shell, and you unraveled that, and all kinds of things. That is what, like, a must watch interview. If you haven't watched it already, make sure you check it out on archives on Combat Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, and check out that interview with Xavier Miller and Raphael Dawkins.
Yes, 100%. I mean, he enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it too. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it too. It's thoroughly enjoyable work. So know the framework, but other than that, let them write their own story. I am merely the facilitator. So it's a very enjoyable interview, and I'm very happy with it. So, like I said before, people, spread my shizzle far and wide. let us fertilize the earth with Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio shizzle. It's a good thing. Let
me ask you. So, see, with what's your impression of Market Tibbs saying that, and obviously Dillian coming back and saying that we broke amicably? It seems like they didn't broke amicably from Mark Tibbs. It's hard to say that someone who's saying true, who's saying untrue, but all we do know is Mr. Miller is the head coach. On that foundation, how do you think that foundation? Because a lot of people are reading the comment section and they're not too pleased with Dillian, but some people are defending him. What's your take on the whole situation, and how do you think that will impact going into the fight, or not at all?
Well, that's a good question. My position on it is that Dillian is a smart guy. I don't know Dillian, never spoken to him yet. I hope to do so in the future. But my impression, I can only speak of my impression. And my impression is that he's got his eye on the ball. He's managing fighters. We know that. You know that. He's managing fighters. So he's very sharp, very keen, and has a stern eye on the ball. I'm just talking about my impression here. I believe he has a very stern eye on the ball. I also believe the impression I get I think I'm a fairly good judge of character. I also believe that he's very ambitious and very hungry for success. And so I don't believe that Dillian Whyte is likely to do anything that is going to impinge his chances of success. And so this move with the trainer situation, I think, and I repeat, this is my speculation. This is purely my speculation at this point. And I think that Dillian Whyte probably looked at the training camp, looked how it was going, and said, well, boy, Mark's busy doing his thing. But the thing is going really well over here. The thing is going as well as normally. Mark was saying they were sending him spreadsheets. So that gives me, and he said that wasn't his thing. That wasn't his thing. I don't think Dillian Whyte is going to do anything that's going to be detrimental to his overall goal, which is success, which is getting to that championship fight and getting his hands on one of those champions, be it Deontay Wilder or be it Tyson Fury. I believe Dillian Whyte wants to come back with a strap. I believe Dillian Whyte wants to come back with a strap, bring another strap back to the UK. Well, that strap's already in the UK, but he wants it for himself. It's understandable. That's what he's in the game for. And so for anyone to tell me that Dillian Whyte would do something that would be detrimental to his overall objective and goal, stated goal and objective, no, I find that very difficult to believe. So if he has replaced Mark Tibbs, and bear in mind, remember that the offer was sent out to Mark Tibbs to come over for the last 3 weeks of camp. And Mark Tibbs said, what, last 3 weeks? No, I'm not down with that. I'm not down on, whatever. No, I'm not down with that. And so I think, so the question there is, well, why 3 weeks? Why 3 weeks? Why did Dillian Whyte offer Mark Tibbs to come over for 3 weeks? Well, just to make sure, just to cast his eye over the thing. I think that's all it could be. Just having the old head trainer. But you say they haven't put a foot wrong, but Dillian's coming overweight on a couple of occasions, more than one occasion. So
he's one of the facts, though, isn't it?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is it that nothing went wrong, or is it that things held together but could have been further? Things could have been better. Isn't it possible things could have been better?
He had a great fight. There's some great fights, man. There's some great fights. When we're about the weight and all them, they are heavyweights. There is an optimum weight, but he goes to 12 rounds or he knocks people out. And he's been in some classics. So as far as that, Mark Tibbs has been undefeated.
Yeah.
That's all we know. That's all we know. He's been undefeated. Could he be in better shape? Yeah, but did he perform? Yeah. He won the fights. He won every single of them fights, and he got a couple of knockouts. Derek Chisora knocked down Parker. He knocked him down. What's his name again? Lucas Brown knocked him out.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
When you're doing that, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing the job, you know.
But when you're at the highest level, let me put this to you, EJ. If you're a Formula One, do you watch Formula One?
No, I haven't watched it for a while, but I'll listen.
Okay, I don't watch it anymore, but I used to. But you still know the concept. Okay, so if you're a Formula One team owner and you won last year, as soon as you finish that last race of the last year, you're on to developing the new car. You're not saying, oh yeah, we won, great stuff, everybody, 6 weeks holidays, and then see you. No. You're saying, where did we go wrong? Even if you win, I put it to you, EJ, that even if you win, you still have to cast a critical eye on that victory and look for improvements.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
And if it's the case that Dillian Whyte in some of those fights was not optimal, I'm not saying you blame the trainer for that. There's multiple areas where the blame may lie, but we clearly saw that there is room for improvement.
Is that the man? Is Xavier Miller the man? We will find out. Now you've talked to my Xavier Miller. I've talked to him as well. And now it's up to him to go to the next level. Is Miller the guy to take him to the next level? We will find out. Is Miller going to get him in better shape? We will find out. Granted that, yeah, you say he wasn't in the best of shape, but he's won all the fights and people are not worried about. I mean, when I watched the fight with Dillian versus Derek Chisora, yeah, it could have been in better shape, absolutely. But boy, I wasn't looking at that. I was looking at the hands throwing, man. It was throwing hands. And the Parker fight, but Took Parker down. AJ never knocked him down. Dillian knocked him down. Then Dillian got knocked down in the last round. Can he held on? Dillian holding on. Epic, some real drama in some of his fights. Then you got the Reavers fight going on and all the background with that. Dillian is nothing but entertainment, value for money. People want to know what he's up to, want to know what he's doing. Now Mark Tibbs is not a part of that journey no more. Xavier Miller is he going to get him in better shape? Because now that's gone now, right? So Xavier, is he going to get him in better shape? Is he going to make Dillian perform better? All these questions will be answered and more coming to you soon in 3 weeks. and you're in prime position, right?
Yeah.
We have Mr. Raphael Dawkins and the Combat Radio people subscribers to get that information live and direct in front of you. So in my opinion, Mark Tibbs has done his thing. And if I look at the journey from after leaving Jonathan Banks and after being with AJ, he got a new coach. He's Simon Matcham, and he's been on a ride, and he's been an up ride hill, #1 contender for the WBC, blame for drugs, got over that stuff. Now he's not with a trainer, just nothing but entertainment. So we'll find out. But I must say, that if you look at the man's career, some of them fights, some people's career is boring. That Dillian's not boring. It's still going on. So we're gonna have to. This is another part of his journey. A lot of people probably expecting Xavier Miller to fail because they don't know him or because they know him. But there's loads of coaches that people don't know, but they have experience in things. And Dillian seems to be happy with him, and that he's got rid of Mark Tibbs. So that's Mark Tibbs and Jimmy Tibbs, they bring a lot of experience and wealth. But if Zab can bridge the gap and make Dillian look like a better fighter against one of Dillian, mark this down. This is Dillian's hardest opponent since he fought AJ. And Xavier Miller makes Dillian make it look easy. Shit, boy. Ain't no one saying all the doubters are silenced.